Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Mansi Ansaveri, Assistant Professor, SN Patel Institute of Technology and Research Center and the author of this paper. Today I am going to present one of my published paper on Binet's formula for the Tetranaki sequence. So in this paper we have derived an analog of Binet's formula for the Tetranaki sequence with initial terms T0, T1, T2, T3 is equal to 0, 0, 0, 1 and with recurrence relation Tn is equal to Tn minus 1 plus Tn minus 2 plus Tn minus 3 plus Tn minus 4, n is greater than or equal to 4. This formula gives Tn explicitly as a function of index n and the roots of associated characteristic equation. The terms of a recursive sequence are usually defined by a recurrence procedure, that is, any term is the sum of the preceding terms. Such a definition might not be entirely satisfactory because to compute any term, we require computing all of its preceding terms. Therefore, it would be nice to know a formula for the nth term of the sequence, so we would not have to compute all the preceding terms of that sequence. For the simplest non-trivial recursive sequence, the Fibonacci sequence, Binet's formula is defined as Fn is equal to 1 upon under root 5 alpha raised to n minus beta raised to n with constant alpha and beta. W.R. Spekerman also derived an analog of Binet's formula for the Fibonacci sequence with initial terms 1, 1, 2. So in this paper we have derived an analog of Binet's formula for the Tetranaki sequence with initial terms 0, 0, 0, 1 and with recurrence relation Tn is equal to Tn minus 1 plus Tn minus 2 plus Tn minus 3 plus Tn minus 4, n is greater than or equal to 4. The Binet's formula is derived by determining the generating function for the difference equation T0 is equal to T1 is equal to T2 is equal to 0 and T3 is equal to 1 with given recurrence relation. So to derive Binet's formula, first we derive its generating function for that particular sequence. So here we assume that T of x is equal to T0 plus T1x plus T2x square plus up to plus Tnx raised to n, which is equal to series Ti x raised to I is from 0 to infinity with the generating function. Then T of x is equal to x cube upon 1 minus x square minus x cube minus x raised to 4 and which is equal to x cube upon p of x. So here we assume the roots of p of x is equal to 0 are 1 by alpha, 1 by beta, 1 by gamma and 1 by delta. Therefore, alpha, beta, gamma and delta are the roots of p of 1 upon x is equal to 0. Now applying Cardano's formula to p of 1 upon x equal to 0, which gives approximate numerical values for alpha, beta, gamma and delta is equal to gamma bar. Here gamma bar is a complex conjugate of gamma. Since the roots of p of x is equal to 0 are all distinct, by partial fraction we can write t of x is equal to a upon 1 minus alpha x plus b upon 1 minus beta x plus c upon 1 minus gamma x plus d upon 1 minus gamma bar x, and using the method of partial fraction, here we got the constant a, b, c and d. Now again putting these values a, b, c and d in equation 2.1 and after simplifying we get the values of t of x in terms of alpha, beta, gamma and delta and it is in series form. Therefore, the Binet's formula for the Tetranaki sequence, which is derived as equation 2.2 and which is in the form of alpha, beta, gamma and gamma bar. Now multiply numerator and denominator of the last two terms of alpha minus gamma bar and beta minus gamma bar respectively, we get Tn in terms of alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and after simplifying by putting the relations gamma is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta, gamma raised to n is equal to r raised to n cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Using the De Moivre's theorem, theta is equal to tan inverse of imaginary of gamma upon real part of gamma, and gamma minus gamma bar is equal to 2i imaginary of gamma, which is equal to 2ir sin theta. So using equation 2.3 we get an equation 2.4. Now the value of gamma raised to n alpha minus gamma bar, beta minus gamma bar, minus gamma bar raised to n alpha minus gamma, beta minus gamma, using the above relations, and after simplifying and using equation 2.4, which can be simplified into equation 2.5. So here in equation 2.4, if we denote the coefficients of alpha raised to n, beta raised to n, gamma r raised to n cos n theta and r raised to n sin n theta by p, q, r and s respectively, we get Tn is equal to p alpha raised to n plus q beta raised to n plus r raised to n in bracket r cos n theta plus s sin n theta, which is our equation 2.5. Now the approximate values for the constants are derived for r, theta, p, q, capital R and capital S. Now the value of capital R cos n theta plus S sin n theta, which we assume as capital M cos n theta minus delta, where m is equal to under root r square plus s square, which is equal to 0.52877, and we have m cos delta is equal to r, m sin delta is equal to s, and by applying simplification we get r cos n theta plus s sin n theta is equal to 0.52877 cos of n theta plus 1.09483. Now we know that the maximum value of cos theta is 1 and it occurs only when n theta is equal to minus 1.09483. Now the maximum value of this function is 0.52877, which is at n theta is equal to minus 1.09483 plus or minus 2 k pi, where k is equal to 0, 1 to 3 and so on. Therefore, the maximum value of modulus of r cos n theta plus s sin n theta is equal to 0.52877, which is at n theta is equal to minus 1.09483 plus or minus k pi, where k is equal to 0, 1 to 3 and so on. Therefore, the value of modulus of r raised to n r cos n theta plus s sin n theta, which is less than 1 by 2 for n is greater than or equal to 0. Since modulus r, which is equal to 0.81827 and it is less than 1, the nth Tetranaki number is the integer which is very nearest to p alpha raised to n plus q beta raised to n, where modulus r raised to n r cos n theta plus s sin n theta is less than 1 upon 2. Therefore, a short form of the formula that is appropriate for calculating terms of Tetranaki sequence is derived as Tn is equal to integer function p alpha raised to n plus q beta raised to n plus 0.5 for n is greater than or equal to 0. And these are the references. Thank you.